Okay, there we go. Okay, so I just want to start. I want to start off by saying that the reason I am doing this live is because I don't know how to sit down and record it happen via script. Like I feel like I don't know how to do that, I guess, and be serious, quote unquote. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this live because I feel live. I can at least articulate myself better. You know, it feels more genuine. It's not like you're talking to a video recording. If you have any questions in the moment, you can talk to me directly right there in the stream chat and I can answer questions, etc. But I'm probably not going to be here for longer than an hour because this shit has been fucking with my head for since last night. Like I didn't expect for after last night's stream to end for this shit to happen. So this is the document. This is pretty much everything. As we can see, it is a pretty long fucking document. Pretty goddamn long, as we can see. So yeah. So we're gonna go through this document. I'm gonna try and get through everyone. It's pretty much, you guys want me to send doc in chat? Okay. Oh, beginning of the document is just, you know, them saying, I want to preface this with the fact that the members of GSL, when all four are mutual friends and had no knowledge of what was happening, any hostility or trying to blame them is out of line. I have nothing against the other members of GSL and I love them all very much. I ask you that you send nothing but love and support to me and GSL during the time of reading this. I am calling out Malcolm for predatory behavior towards me. I'm not calling him a pedophile or groomer. I'm speaking out of my experience with him because I do not want him to make another girl who is more naive and immature than me go through what he put me through. It is important to mention he did not exhibit any of this behavior while I was a minor. He is 23 years old. I am 18. He has known me since I was 17. While in some cases you may think this is fine since we're both legal adults, he has served in the military and I graduated high school in 2023. Let that sink in. It is not about what's legal here, but the maturity difference and power imbalance because of our ages. I will try to remain unbiased while writing this, but he has shown manipulative tendencies and has tried to guilt trip me on multiple occasions. So yeah. Here, oh, God damn it. He knew I was 18. I met Malcolm when I was 17 during summer 2023. I was a competitive team and he was one of our coaches. We were really close, but we did talk in the group chat a lot. It wasn't until around the end of March and beginning of April 2024 when his behavior first started. After he proposed the idea of me practicing against GSL, I accepted the offer. I ended up joining GSL a week or later, so. Yeah. So, infantilization, that's not a great way to start this off. So, yeah. So this is the beginning of everything, how it all started. This is from March of 2024 of this year. So yeah, this is quite literally everything. So, without further ado, I'll start reading, and then if we have questions, any concerns, yes, and I will try to address anything that, you know, should be addressed. And then, of course, make my own statements at it. I met Malcolm when I was 17 during summer 2023. I was in a competitive team. He was one of our coaches. We weren't really close, but we did talk in a group chat a lot. It wasn't until around the end of March and beginning of April 2024 when this behavior first started, after he proposed the idea of me practicing against GSL. I accepted the offer. I ended up joining GSL a week or so later. When Malcolm first approached me, I was in a very vulnerable state because I had just broken up with my boyfriend at the time. I wasn't in the right state of mind and was easily influenced. I am professionally recognized to have BPD and am diagnosed to have a generalized mood disorder, so my behavior can be a lot more erratic and impulsive. Malcolm knew that I had only recently broken up with my ex, and I will say that he did not know I was in a manic episode at the time of approaching me. However, quickly later on, he knew that I was mentally unstable and prone to episodes. He started to flirt with me, and because it gave me a distraction from the pain and grief I was going through, I fueled it and flirted back with him. After not even a full week or so, I finally snapped back into reality and realized that this wasn't okay. My brother, during this time, had been repeatedly warning me that this behavior from a man much more mature than me was weird and predatory. So I finally asked Malcolm to just stay friends. He took it pretty well and claimed he wasn't trying to rush me from healing or anything. March 25th, 2024, when it began. This is to give a clear image of timestamp when this started. So this is just the screenshot of Malcolm asking Sage to come hunt. So yeah. April 5th, 2024, first time I asked to stay friends. And then this is just a response, pretty much saying, you know, they want to be friends, blah, blah, blah. He acknowledges that he acknowledges it even. He says, we both knew you were going to need time. It's okay. Okay. No, I know, and I apologize if being careful, if saying things that put that out, I'll be more careful with words, but yeah, I've known you needed time, so that's why I wasn't looking to put a label on anything too quick. Is it okay if we just stay friends right now? That's what I thought we were. So, how this escalates to this point is beyond me, because right here, this should have been the end of it. Genuinely, just straight up. Right here, this should have been the end of it. Like, this was literally perfect resolution, everything. Right here, this should have been where it ended, and that was it. Uh, the reason I'm showing the first time when I asked him just to stay friends is because he claims that I led him on and made him think something would come out of this. I did not. He repeatedly did not respect boundaries I placed for him, and I let him get away with it for about a month because I had just joined GSO and didn't want to sabotage any opportunities I had by joining a competitive team. I'm going to share screenshots and conversation between me and him where he calls me nicknames, flirts with me, and I very quickly just ignore it and treat it as a friend. And then the iMessages. Sage, you're so... I love you. My good night. Sleep-in call. Do I get to be Celsius? Not tonight. My brother already asked. Word. Have a good sleep. I made scrambled eggs. And then just more, I guess, cutesy-wootsy shit. I don't know. How are you today, cutie? Yeah. I have to babysit. Unlucky. Good luck in rank love. Well, I lost call privileges. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, it's okay. I understand how you feel, but I really it just have to do with myself and trying to move on. That what keeps me at bay. You're still talking group VC though, so I hope that's okay with you. My mood swings have been rapid recently as well. You don't have to apologize to me, nor do I want to rush you to a point where you don't feel comfortable. I just want to show you I support you and can be someone you can rely on. If everything feels wishy-washy or uncertain in life, I want to be the thing that you rely on and lean on. Then this is them saying thank you. Well, I like you, so I have to care for you. Yeah, yeah. Okay. You don't need to read them if you don't want to. Just show them on the screen for 15 seconds for us to read. Yeah. During this time, I was back in an episode and still very vulnerable. Still had been avoiding all of my friends. Only talked to my brother. Malcolm said he was upset. He lost call privileges, etc. Needed to focus. I proceeded to explain to him I wasn't mentally well, and he told me he was there for me and wanted to take care of me. I told him I already had my support system, but he still insisted I felt like he was forcing me to let him take care of me. I prefaced the fact that nothing from this is anything more than a friendship, and he told me whatever I wanted to be, whatever that means. He also, it's also important to mention throughout the month of April to mid-May, I was in and out of manic episodes and was disassociating for days at a time. I could not think clearly or act normally. His flirting would persist, even despite me telling him already that I only wanted to be friends because of how often and persistent he was. While I feed into the behavior and flirt black occasionally, I was scared and felt pressured to give in because I kept making the situation seem so much less in my head than it actually was. I will just begin to show many screenshots now or provide context, but the situation is still an open wound and it's hard writing this for long periods of time. Okay, well, that's not how you respect boundaries, buddy. That's not how you respect boundaries. Oh, yeah, yeah. Huh. That's not how you do that. Just random love bombing now, I guess. this shit, I guess. You're off at 4:30 and we called. Maybe I have to shower. I just lied and these people said our ice machine. I just lied to these people and said our machine was broken. Okay, this is kind of funny. Guys, we have confirmation that McDonald's employees do lie about the ice cream machine being broken. We have confirmation. Let's fucking go. When you go to McDonald's now, you can press them for ice cream. Tell them that they're fucking lying. We have confirmation. Let's fucking go. My milkshakes. He would be extremely clingy to me while I was at work. At one point, I felt pressured into calling him while on the clock because he wanted to be around me. I would be spam text multiple shift days and was supposed to prioritize my job. I also. Okay, so that's a little thing we call harassment, buddy. If I spam text somebody and they tell me that they're busy and I keep on doing it, that is harassment, and we don't like harassment here. So bad. Yeah. Yeah, this is what we call harassment, so that's a no-go. 4 years is a respectable time. I'll let her know to stop. So I tell her to shut up. Yep. Hold on. Anyways. Trisha Paytest, my goat. I'll let you have that one. He tried to control my interest in influencers who I was following up with. I understand those who are uncomfortable with Trisha Paytest because she's a little bit of a fucking dumbass. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. I'm gonna just say that. She's a fucking meathead. It's Trisha because it's Trisha. This kind, I do not support her beliefs or her actions, but the switch up when I told him that it made me upset that he thought he could control what I liked and I didn't like is what irked me. It felt like a starting point where he would end up controlling everything he did, especially in how it felt like he was my parent telling me to stop doing something. Yeah, I could see. Yeah. Trisha Paytas, whatever. She's the bitch that was just like dogs don't have brains. They just do what they say. They do things because we tell them to do. Yeah. I hope the gym was fun and bye bye for whenever you head out. Oh, pro, you're heading to work now? Damn. No, I'm going to the gym afterwards. In the next screenshots, he is continuously flirting with me and calling me nicknames, and I'm responding back like normal. I'm not even flirting back. There's zero interest coming from my side. Be safe, mamas. Left on red. And be warm too. I'm so cold, but I love you. You can't catch a cold. Am I the bad guy if I fall asleep taking someone's order? You're never the bad guy. Oh my god. I just sighed into the mic and the guy whose order I was taking said it's okay, your day will get better. Sage. Little things. I kind of want you to leave earlier, totally not for selfish reasons. Sounds like you could use a mental break. I have a tournament at 3. Okay, the responses are getting a little dry. McDonald's is fucking the woman I like's mental, and that's a bad situation for everybody involved. To be fair, I'd probably be more depressed if I wasn't working. Seiji, I'ma pray for you, love. This is normal behavior to me. That's okay, love. You'll get through this, cutie. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, Jesucristo santificado, ayúdame en este momento, por favor. Whenever I wanted to hang out with Whenever I wanted to hang out with people and not be around him, he would always say I hated him and I wanted to die every single time. I didn't want to do anything with him was because I hated him. It sounded like a joke, but it got so tiring when I always just say when I didn't want to be around him. Yeah. Discomfort from now? Yeah. You would think, right? Like, God, man, sometimes it's right there. Like, it's just right there. Like, the disassociation, like, not even responding to it, like trying to be coy with, you know, selfish reasons or and totally not for self, like, and then just the response, I have a tournament at 3. Like, is that not a hint? Like, that has to be a hint. Like, is that not a fucking hint right there? I swear to God, that's a fucking hint. I might just skip night session or smirk fank or play with my friends. So you do hate me. I understand. I missed hot. Where'd you get that? Oh, so this is the I hate you jokes. John, now's not. Someone mute Soren Dog. So, someone mute Soren Dog right now. 24 hours ban if you must. I don't care. Can you read my message? What message? Yeah. Uh. Fucking dumbass. Take a fucking hint, bro. Like, it's not the fucking time. Yeah, this is fucking. This just doesn't feel real to me, bro. This doesn't feel real to me. Like, why? Like, I might just skip night session or play Smurf Break, so you do hate me. I understand. Like, why? They're just telling you plans. Like, just. I'm sorry, Seiji. It won't happen again. I don't know. I think I've been neglecting my friends too much. Yeah, I understand the feeling. Okay, so maybe progress? Rah, fuck the gay men. The gay thing was a joke, by the way. Okay, okay. As long as we know. Yeah, yeah. And all these messages he didn't want to take into consideration that Sage didn't want to talk to him. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of two roses in chat. What the fuck? Actually, a shit ton. Uh, Zeus, we're a cult. Of course you are. I might just skip this session. I'm about to listen to this girl info dump history book. Oh, is that a good thing or bad thing? Good, Slay. We watch a movie during rank, or am I being clingy right now because I know you said you want to be with friends? I want to see what my friends are up to. Understandable. When you get a second, we can talk. He even admits he's being too clingy. He does it anyway. He completely disregarded how I felt. I missed my friends. It looked like your neighbors is not happy at already 30 minutes when you stream at 4 a.m. here, so maybe I don't know what that means. Pin the doc, please. Okay, Jesus. What are you saying? Okay. Why are we peaking at 300 viewers? Yeah, people love drama, bro. I already knew this was coming. All this gives me such a heavy feeling in my stomach. It's also disgusting. I seriously don't know why Malcolm thought this was a good idea. I don't know, man. I genuinely don't fucking know. You couldn't tell me. I did pin it. 300 plus viewers, y'all. Yeah. Maldito chismosos todito. 300 plus viewers because it's a fucking drama, man. When you get a second, can we talk? No, not only do I have a second, I have minutes, what's up, and then giant wall of text. I think it's best if you stop flirting with me. I can't handle anything right now mentally because I'm so hung over my ex. I don't want to make you think something can come out of this because I really don't think it will. And I just really only want a friend and nothing more. Okay, you said that, okay? Surely, so surely this means now that it ends, right? Because now you sent a long ass paragraph to the man and said, "Okay, Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess I have to say yeah. I guess is not a response to that. That's not how you respond to that. Imagine if you tell someone I'm not comfortable with something and they say, "Okay, well, I guess I gotta respect your boundaries now." What do we mean, I guess? What do we mean? Uh, I guess I have the right to. I guess and then he cuts himself off and trying to make me feel bad. You might think this is where it stops. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. I slept on it, spent some time trying to figure out what to say. I wanted to say I feel like emotions get lost a lot when paragraphs get written and complicated words start flying around and being said. I'll keep the rest of this brief. So I like you now. I know you've been careful with the words you say around me so that if you bail, my feelings won't get hurt, and I respect that, but I do like you. That being said, I'm well aware that things I've said have probably put you under a lot of pressure these past few days. Let me be clear. I thought of us as friends, and yes, I do want to date you and drag you all over Chicago and be dragged around Virginia Beach, whichever comes first. But as I said in the very beginning, take all the time you need. I didn't mean to passively insist that we date right now. I know you have shit to work through and you can't be committed. So you acknowledge it. I understand all that. You're misunderstanding me. Maybe you and me were chill friends. We're not pushing. Okay, thank you, word. So, so, so he acknowledged that he could have been perceived as being too pushy. And then after that says, my fault, gang. I'll back up from here on out. My fault, gang. That's pretty much how it was stated. Like that's pretty much TLDR of these 2 pages is literally my fault. I did too much. Swear you're alright. I'm not gonna curse your name or whatever. It's unlucky. That's all it is. Because I mean, I'm the better seer after. Please do not tell me that he just compared himself to Sage's ex via IdentityV characters. His entire message made it seem like we had potential to be something. He admits he knew I wasn't flirting him back, blah, blah, blah. They're never gonna come out. I cut out some of the messages I sent him because they were about my ex and me trying to heal. Told Malcolm I didn't want him to think about anything romantic about me. I did not want anything like that. Not now, not ever. He turned around. My second issue here, he calls me the nickname Love again in the same conversation. I told him I didn't want to be called any more nicknames. I brushed it off. I ignored it. He shouldn't have. He then said he's the better seer. The context behind this is that my ex-boyfriend, who doesn't play IDV anymore, was a top seer player. Malcolm was a top seer at 1.2, so he's comparing himself to my ex's seer when that had nothing to do with the conversation. What did IDV have to do with this? Petty as hell, but Malcolm seer is fucking ass. Okay, wow. God fucking damn. Wow. I'm a little shaky writing this, but after all the conversations, I made it clear I would never want anything more than a friendship out of him. I told him verbatim, nothing will ever work between us. Not today, tomorrow, months from now, never. Saying no is not enough time. I made it clear nicknames made me uncomfortable. This is the second time I asked us. Can we hold hands? No. I knew it. You hate me. We're friends. Why? This is April 30th. This is a month later. This is a month later. If you need to laugh, you can. I could not reaffirm my boundaries and turn him down. It didn't matter how many times I told him that I was uncomfortable. He would pretend he cared. How many pages in are we, by the way? We're 39. 39 pages in. Because I'm gonna load and doing leaning face for 6 minutes and get spam texted 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 6 minutes. Well, maybe you should have played League an hour ago, so you hate me. Basically, I get it. Jesus Christ, that's the third fucking I hate me thing. You know I was kidding, Mal. Nope, it's calm. I'm the stepping stool. Change my contact to stepping stone and put he was a loyal dog to for me to abuse when I want. Ah. Okay. I wanted to play rank with him. He said he had wanted to play League, so I was just poking at him saying you should have played League. He comes with the you hate me. It's getting annoying and tiring. Yeah. What imagine show? New chat is confused. Yeah, the extra like 200 people that never show. Okay. Up until I cut him off for good. Here I was trying to get a hold of him because I was in an episode and needed someone there for me. This behavior is cute to him. My manic state due to mental health was not a serious concern. He just thought it was cute. Oh, wow. Sleep shortly after. Are you at work? Hi, and no, I haven't been. Sorry, I'm late. Hi, it's okay. I'm manic. Like, cute. Why do you... How is that? How is that your response to someone saying it's a manic episode? I genuinely need to know. Guys, I want to slit my wrist. Is that cute? Is that fucking cute? Is that fucking cute? This is genuinely getting me upset. Zatsu and I was on league. I don't have work. No 7 p.m. EST. Okay. Sage, why do you hate me? Okay, sure. I have a tournament right now. Sage, you don't have to lie to protect my feelings. I can handle the truth. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? During this time, I was hosting a tournament. Yeah, I remember the Sage tournament arc. Yeah. He didn't respond to me, but I generally didn't have time to argue with him. Every time I don't want to do something with him or I can't talk to him, he'll always be, I hated him or that I'm like. He starts fighting with me again and trying to initiate something I genuinely not mentally well. He made it about himself. He tried to ignore it, give him the benefit of the doubt, but he would get more bold. Sage, hi, I love you. How was rank? Hi, it was good. Sorry, I've been wanting to kill myself all day, so I didn't respond. But you won't kill yourself because I'm selfish and I don't want you to die. Hi, big sexy. What's up? Sup? I'm mad at you for not talking to me all day. Did you have withdrawals? My bad, yo. If it's too much for some of you, you don't need to watch. Oh. Accidentally fucking split screens there. He's then mad at me because I was busy and was gonna spend all day talking to him. 23-year-old and whining about an 18-year-old girl being busy. Good morning, sexy. How'd you sleep? Stay 10 feet away from me, freak. And the response is 3 smug face emojis. What do you think? I don't know. Reread your good morning message. So, what have I told you about those kind of nicknames? Meh? Meh? You seeing this shit? Deadass, are you seeing this shit right now? Actually, are you seeing this right now? Cause like, okay. This was the icing on the cake for me. I had not one but two conversations about no more nicknames, no more flirting, no more anything. I wasn't feeding into his dilemma. I wasn't leading him home. I just wanted a friend. Hi, sexy, and when I speak about being well uncomfortable, meh. Yeah. I won't show screenshots because it involves other people who have nothing to do with it. Blah 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 blah, etc. Shit. Yeah. Started telling me that I led him on to flirting with a girl who I only talked to 30 minutes a day. He disregarded my feelings about my ex and basically said I was lying about not being over my ex since I moved on so quickly. I told him there were other factors that made me turn him down, and I apologize. Him being 23 and me. And I apologize to him. If anything, I'm the one who deserves one for putting up with this man, baby. Even if I did move on and start a serious relationship with this girl, what is this any of his business? I made it very clear from the start I only wanted to be friends. I didn't lead him into thinking something was going to spark between us. He let himself on. He admitted that he knew I wasn't flirting back. Following conversation happened through our friendship. We stopped talking after he blew off on me. I am trans. I identify as agender, more specifically demigirl. My pronouns are they, them. I have never used she, her pronouns. The only person allowed to use she, her was my ex-boyfriend. I was around people who made me feel scared to be adamant about my pronouns were, and I was scared to speak for myself and identity. I had a trans debate, quote unquote, with Malcolm. I think what it says speak for himself. Oh, shit. So Sage, is this because of the conversation that I had with you about being affirmative with your identity and whatnot? Is this like where this is? Is this like where that stems from then as well? Oh no? Okay. Because I know on my end, I had a conversation with them, and I was telling Sage like, because Sage would like, how like previous streams like we would call Sage by she her. I would pretty much then tell Sage. I told Sage in DMs, I was like, do you want it to like, do you want us to just stop doing that and call it off? Like, because like it's your identity, be adamant on your identity. If you don't hold any self-respect or self-worth for your own identity, no one will. And they eventually told me, yeah, to just only strictly use they them, and then that's where we are now. So that's why I was just like, oh. Yeah. It cut off when you said other than that. I don't know if you remember what you wanted to say, if you were gonna say, but yeah, I'm gonna keep it a stack. As someone who grew relatively normal with no mental shit going on, I can't understand the gender dysphoria thing, and it's been explained like 30 times to me, man. To me, this thing of I don't know what I am is crazy. Like you are what you are. It's like saying why is 1 + 1 = 2. It just is, but everyone accepts that. So I don't know why there's confusion when a girl says, "Wait, what am I? Am I a guy, a girl?" And it doesn't make sense to me how it doesn't make sense to me. You are what you are. However, the topic on, oh, I like girls, guys, or all of the above, cool, I get it. It just feels like while there could be cases of this gender dysphoria thing, where is it? This is becoming more and more mainstream, which isn't to say that I don't want to see us hear it. I just wish people would realize that this is not the standard, but the outlier, and rather than trying to convince people your zip/zip self, wow, we should work to get people back on the binary scale. That is quite literally just practically saying that being trans is a mental illness. That's quite literally saying being trans is a mental illness. That is actually quite literally saying being trans is a mental illness. Like unironically. Yeah. What means zip self? It's like making fun of neo pronouns, like mocking it. There's nothing wrong with being in the girl/boy category. It worked for thousands of years, so I don't know. I probably just don't get it because every time this topic gets brought up, yeah. I understand where your thinking comes from. However, gender dysphoria does go back hundreds of years, which it does. Even gender as its own thing. Gender in itself was a social contract. The way I know this is that in history texts dating all the way back to even the early 11th and 12th century, if there were females who were perceived as more masculine, they would be addressed as men. They would be addressed by him, he, him, whatever the fuck, whatever pronoun they used in their own dialect. Sex is the thing that, you know, is not changing because sex is based off your genetic makeup. So like when people say there are only two genders, yes, that is a flaw. That's not true because it is literally just it is a construct. What does not change is our sex. My sex is male. Just like Sage is an AFAB, but their gender identity is different. You know? That's just how it is. Like my sex is male, but my gender could be a female. I could identify as a woman. My gender could be a woman. Yeah. Are GSL members still in contact with Malcolm? No. No, we are not. We cut ties with him. Straight. When did this become a thing? For me, gender does not equal sex. When did this become a thing? Because growing up, this was always interlinked in the sense that you're male, so you're a he. It became a way to otherwise write male when talking about someone in the third person, because who the fuck is going to write the male walk to the bathroom 30 times? My thought process is that since this changed for you, it must be nurtured or taught to you to think one does not equal one anymore. And this is why, and I guess parents before the 90s are confused as to why this is happening. Granted, modernization is always a thing, and we learn more about this constantly. So why should we care? I just use they, them on people who only have neos because they can vote. I don't even want to get into what that means. I genuinely am not. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, bro. Holy shit, Ollie? Arcus, wow. Why are your teammates making fat foget comments and you're vouching it? What are you talking about? Oh, so this is gonna be the stream where now everything is like gonna come crashing down in my face? Well, for different people now? The fuck? Is this just gonna be it now? Cause damn. No, 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 no. Untime them out. Untime them out. Untime them out. Cause genuinely, I want to know. I'm gonna address them on their own thing, but untime them out. Genuinely. Uh. Uh. I don't ask someone to understand what being trans is like if someone's using pronouns that you don't like, either respect it or refers to them by their name. Quite fucking literally. Dang. Malcolm, I know you're reading this. I don't care what you try to use against me. Everybody knows the truth. Nobody is going to side with you. You called me an infant when I told you I was 18 and proceeded to flirt with me in the same breath. Made it clear to you multiple times I didn't fucking want to date you. You're a disgusting, vile piece of shit, and you have to prey on younger girls on Discord because no woman in real life wants to touch you. God damn. You are a terrible person and a terrible friend. All you do is rot all day in your room playing League and make the friends you do have uncomfortable around you. You have no respect for people's boundaries and you're a fucking pussy. You don't care about anyone else except yourself. You flirt with your own friends' girlfriends. You throw yourself at any woman who talks to you for more than 5 minutes. You can't go a minute without objectifying a woman and flirting with her if you're in the same radius as her. I genuinely wish nothing but karma to come your way. You're way too damn ugly and old to be acting like this. I had to turn my phone off or delete our messages every time you showed me a picture of yourself. The only love you'll ever receive from a woman is your mother's love, and that's if even she would still love you if she found out the way you've been treating me and potentially other girls. If you've made it this far, thank you for reading. Please spread the document around. So this is it. And also, guys, yeah, there is a new GSL server. It's in the description of this. There is in the description of the stream. There is a brand new GSL server in the description, no longer the old one. So yeah. Yeah. So there is a new GSL server. Yeah, this was a hard read. This actually was a hard fucking read, man. And then just ending, and yeah, that's the end of the fucking document. Why would you not transfer it? I don't know if you will transfer it something, but we don't know. Hold on, I will, Jim. Oh my god. So This entire thing has been a lot, and it's been taking a toll on the rest of us in GSL. Like, when this thing came out last night, it was genuinely probably one of the most shocking things that had ever come out. We just, we were just in utter fucking shock. Um, I guess now onto thoughts about this. This is unforgivable. Like, this is actually disgusting and vile. Like, I don't know why. You would think in your right mind this would be a good thing to do, especially to an 18-year-old girl at your age. Like, uh, especially from someone that I really considered like to be my best friend. Like, I've known Malcolm for almost 3 years of my life playing this game, and he was the person I could go to for almost everything. Like, since I was like 16, 15, I've known him, and it's like for this shit to happen, it's like, it's genuinely like a stab in the fucking heart. Like, this is really someone that I consider to be a really close fucking friend of mine. And it's like, why? Like, why? Like, what? Like, why would you just do all this extra shit for no fucking reason? It doesn't make any fucking sense to me, genuinely. So, at the end of it all, it's like, what you're gonna do, I guess. Um, so I will say this, that a talk with the rest of us in GSL happened. And after this, I will say that effective immediately, GSL will be disbanding. We will not be doing competitive like hardcore anytime in the future, simply because we don't know how we would go further with this. Genuinely, we genuinely don't know how we would go further with this at all. So yeah, GSL will be disbanding. There's no set plans on what we're doing in the future. I will still be making content. Obviously, I'm not gonna quit making content. I'm just not gonna be a competitive player anymore, which again really sucks because it's like Malcolm was the guy that got every single one of us into competitive. He was the one that got us into competitive was him. No one else. It was him that got me, Abby, Pearl, Toxic, Sage even. So it's like we're all like taking this stab wound in the heart. Every single one of us. That's pretty much it. But yeah, this has been a rude awakening to say the least. The last 16 hours have not felt real in the slightest. They really haven't. Well, regardless, that is our decision as a team. So, Malcolm, like, wherever you go next, don't make the same fucking decision again, but don't think you can come back because, as you can tell, you're just not welcomed. And it hurts me to say that to someone that was one of my closest friends, but you're not welcome back. And I don't think you ever will be.